All right, it's the last day of the month, January 31st, 2023. That means episode 31 of Growth Daily, Proverbs 31, the last day doing the NIV translation. It's 11:44 at night, so pardon the bad lighting. Tried to get myself in a good street light, but wanted to make sure this was done before midnight because I'm on a roll and I can feel it when I don't do it. Also woke up this morning to the first comment and first subscriber, so thanks. You made my day. I was saying my prayers this morning, thinking like, don't let this be for me. Let someone else get something out of this, and if it's not, stop me, Jesus. And I happen to pull up the channel and see that. I was like, oh, well, alrighty then. So, without further ado, thank you. And Proverbs 31, the words of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, son of my womb? What are you doing, son of my vows? Do you not give strength to women? We're going to start that over. Keyboard came up. Proverbs 31. The words of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, son of my womb? What are you doing, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to take strong drink, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed and pervert the rights of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress. Let them drink and forget their poverty and remember their misery no more. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all those who are destitute. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and defend the rights of the poor and the needy. An excellent wife, who can find? She's far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff and her hands to hold the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes bed coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchant. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. Man, that is a woman to be praised. Find a worthy partner. That's awesome. I know there's a lot of talk on YouTube, red pill, blue pill, traditional values, woke values, things like that, but it's hard to argue. I mean, if you're saying this is a traditional woman, like, it's hard to argue this is what a boss babe really looks like. So if you're out there looking for a spouse, man, here's the model. And something I saw in a footnote today, because I was looking through an old King James, actually I think it was New King James Version, and the footnote was on King Lemuel, which I had heard before was another name for Solomon, but it said actually it might have been the name that Bathsheba called him. And now I'm drawing a blank on the footnote on what it meant. It was like the one who belongs to God. So it's interesting, like even after all of the story of David and Bathsheba, this is still what she called her son. So I don't know, just interesting, always reading and always learning something. So just happen to read through the footnotes because I read this chapter ahead of time. Like I said, trying to start to prepare my thoughts a little bit better and at least not stumble through my words as much, but didn't seem to help today. But that's okay. And I just think it's interesting, some of the advice. It's like not just watch out for women, that's some common advice, but really going against the grain here. Don't drink wine, don't drink strong drink, don't drink liquor, or at least don't drink it to the point of inebriation where you forget what you're doing and do something you shouldn't. And I don't know, man. Proverbs 31, women, ladies, if you're out there, you know what I mean, like keep doing it. Take your flowers. And men, if you're out there looking, this is what you're looking for. And if you already got somebody, I hope she's a Proverbs 31 woman and not a Proverbs 27. And likewise, think about the man that you are for that person, and or that woman, and for your family, and how you conduct yourself. So not a whole lot else to say. There's a lot here just because I'm interested in nerdy things like, talking about spinning wool and working fibers, things like that. But I can't believe episode 31. Yeah, I know that I missed a couple of days and we caught up, but at the same time, like it was a week, 10 days. So I won't say that, I've been doing this for a whole month already, but we've at least done 31 readings, 31 episodes, and this is the 31st day, so tomorrow's another day. Let's try to be better every day. And go with God. Be blessed.